Yes, don't adjust your TV set. I am here. They'll discombobulate it, but I am here. This shirt is way too tight. What am I trying? What am I trying to do? I don't think I even need this. I don't think I need this. Yeah, I don't think I need it. Good morning, everyone. Yes. I am here. This is daytime today, live, not JLJ this morning. I was like, I haven't done a JLJ. I haven't done I haven't done in a while. I haven't done a daytime today in a while. I've been busy with other family drama, but I'm coming out of it. So I thought, and I woke up this morning to what I saw on Twitter. I was like, okay, that's a good jumping off point to talk about, because I recently was hacked myself on LinkedIn. So I know exactly what this all feels like. I'm sure she's trying her best to get back into her account. There's somebody who tried to play it off like, I'm back, I'm just trying to delete my tweets. But so-and-so did this to me. I'm like, ain't nobody buying that. It's crazy. No, seriously, when you are hacked, it is so violating and you're frustrated and you can't think about anything else to try to get. I mean, I literally just, my Bone Beautiful universe on Twitter was hacked. I can't get back in there, so it's so if you see it, it's not me. I don't know what's going on in there. It's fucked up. I've been hacked on every social media platform. I've been hacked everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I've had to start over. It's crazy talk. And I feel for anyone who has to go through it. It completely sucks. My LinkedIn, someone hacked into my Starbucks a few months ago, I had money on these cards, took all the money off the cards, and tried to create one card. And I got on Starbucks security, get points for me. But Twitter, Instagram, Facebook sucks. It sucks. I went through it myself. It sucks. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Beauty for Ashes. Good morning, Jason Jose. Good morning, GH Fan. Good morning, Sherry Calvin. Good morning, Joy Jensen. Good morning to all of you. Hit that like button while you're here. We're going to continue talking. I got to do my hair. I just woke up. Well, I've been up a little bit, but I look like Bride of Frankenstein. I'm going to do my Pebbles hairdo today. On top. I watched Days of Our Lives this morning, the last 2 episodes, and they were so good. I was crying. I was laughing. No emotion was left untouched. It was great. But yeah, while you're here, if you're not following me, follow me. I'm sure I know you 4 are following me. So anybody else watching, follow me. If you're in the app, you can follow me. I'm Half Banana. If you have Banana, I'm happy to see you. Both. And of course, I got events happening. Our event room. It's Friday's happy hour. This Saturday's Caregivers. Sign up for those. Is anybody joining? Anybody bought my book? My book. Last for a book club. Buy my book. And join and do our book club on July 3rd. We'll do more information on that. I have been yesterday was a good day. I caught up on a lot of stuff yesterday. Hello, Miss Gonzalez. I got a lot of work done yesterday, so I'm catching up on work finally. I'm gonna go see my aunt after I'm done with this. I'm gonna go see her and check on her. I don't believe that her Twitter has been hacked. ABC don't have maintained over social media employee. You don't believe it's been hacked? Angela, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. Your whole paragraph makes no sense to me whatsoever. Nancy Grahn runs her own Twitter. Clearly it's been hacked because it's completely not her. All the Trump stuff, someone clearly knows who she is and what her politics are, and she got hacked. So that's she didn't. Nancy Grahn didn't suddenly become a Trump supporter. That didn't happen. So I don't know what your whole sentence, your whole paragraph. Unless I'm reading it wrong, I don't understand what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Good morning, Susan. But yes, it's crazy. It's she was on. I was doing my research. She was on yesterday, posting her usual stuff. You know, she is very liberal and very outspoken. She does her usual stuff, and then it switched over. And I was like, "Oh my goodness, what's going on?" The foolishness go on. What about Nancy's tale years ago? Shut her down social media account. I don't understand. Obviously you're not a Nestle Grahn fan. I don't know what you're saying. Employers have no control over your social media accounts if you have them. They can threaten you and stuff and say things to you, but they don't. I don't have no control over what her. And I'm an Nestle Grahn fan. I don't always agree with every single thing she says, but I do a lot of things she says. I feel I agree with her. So. I follow everybody. I follow a lot of people. I follow people whose beliefs I don't agree with. I follow people who say stuff. They post some things. I'm like, oh, I don't agree with that. Well, it's their page. They post whatever they want. So I'm like, okay, but I don't think James cares what Nestle Graham posts. To tell you the truth, so she is posting political stuff and pro other stuff. So I don't know. It was like so. I don't understand. I know sometimes typing you can't always tell. I know you're sometimes getting sentences together. I don't know what's going on. If it is, you're using their handle. If you're using their handle, yes, they do. That's why you don't see none of this foolish happening over CBS, but ABC is be foolishness. I don't know what you're talking about. I wish I did, Angela. I'm sorry. I wish I did. I don't know exactly. I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you think you know or what's going on or what you're saying. Nestle Grahn has her own page. Yes, she's an employee of ABC Disney, correct? But people write all kind of stuff on their pages, and ABC Disney doesn't shut them down or say anything or do anything to anybody, whether they're liberal or Democrat or not or whatever. They don't. So I don't. Yeah. So I don't. And CBS, I wouldn't praise them so highly before it too because they have people over there. Doug Davidson, who used to be employed with CBS, said a lot of stuff too. Daniel Goddard, another one, who was saying a lot of stuff. He was employed. He was at CBS. He was employed for a while. He was just while he was typing. They didn't stop. They didn't say anything to him either. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. Good morning, Tony JC. But her Twitter has been hacked. So I mean, it has been hacked. So I don't. No matter what you're writing, it's been hacked. It's clearly not Nestle Grahn. So that's her page. It got hacked, and it happens to all of us. It happened to me. It happened to everybody. That's the bigger conversation. Now with these no more blue checks for everybody. I know Reese Bernard was like, took away my blue check. Like, and then I heard something about you have to have over 1 million followers that are blue check or else to pay for it. And people are worried about being verified and not verified. I mean, it's just a mess. It's the wild, wild west on Twitter. Everything's all over the place. I saw that Hallmark Channel, one of their lead guys posted a guideline sheet this morning also about fake accounts being put up now because everybody and people's paying for a blue check. So you think it's the real account and they're asking folks for money. This happened to me the other day. Someone I knew was lying. I played along for a while to see how far it was scam. And as soon as they scammed, I was like, good night. There are so many people using the internet for nefarious reasons that it's crazy. And I'm thinking people, even the smartest of us sometimes can't tell if it's true or not. You have to really be careful. As we really Sometimes they're good, but I've learned to see how they write, how they speak, that kind of stuff when they write. But sometimes, like you said, sometimes you type something and sometimes it don't come out the way you want to sound. So it could be you. It's crazy. It is insane. There's not enough safety nets, and I don't think you can put enough safety nets out there. It doesn't matter. I'm on LinkedIn, which is like the business site. You're thinking it's okay. I started getting these friend request things saying, yes, I accept your friend request. I'm like, I didn't send any friend requests out on there. And then literally I try to go on my account, and it's somebody named Susan Park from South Korea. They erased all my stuff and then just started a whole new account. I'm like, what? But it was tied to my YouTube account. So they were posting some stuff from my YouTube on the LinkedIn. I'm like, okay, I don't want to lose my YouTube. If I lose this YouTube account to start over, I think I would just fall apart. I said, I'd rather lose LinkedIn, I'd rather lose Facebook, I'd rather lose all that and start over than lose. I worked very hard to get where I am today here. So I was like, oh, no, we're not doing that. Oh no, I got JLJ Media, we're not doing that. And so I had to secure this, but it was so stressful. I can only imagine what Nancy Lee is going through. She's like, it's so stressful trying to contact somebody, trying to change your passwords. Sometimes they lock you out, you can't do it. Then you try to go for support and they take forever to get back to you. Like it's not good. I noticed, I went through it. I know what it's like. It's not good. And so, like I said, only a few places, like I said, Starbucks was good. Right away, I took care of it. You know, it's like it was very good. But the other places are not, the social media places are not good. When you're hacked, you're fucked. No other word for good. Sorry, good morning, everybody, but you're fucked. Yep. GS fans correct. You do any online shopping, online banking, you're fucked. We're all fucked. So it's just crazy. I have always said, going back to Twitter and stuff and Facebook and Instagram, my page is not a democracy, it's dictatorship. I will post whatever the fuck I want, whatever I want to say. That's my page. You have the right to go, I'm going to mute you or block you. I don't want to see it. That's your business. And that's the same for everybody. I always go, I'm not going to tell you what you should post on your page. And like I said, I have a lot of people in my life that I don't agree with everything they say, but sometimes I have muted a few of them, and some I just kind of overlook it. But on my page, I continue being who I am, and so that's what I mean. I'm like, I can't convert the world to think how I think or whatever, so I don't even try. You know, and that's why that's what's so crazy. Your roommates, not in a good. You're right, Tony. Not of course, it lead you to bring it to sexual, of course. My roommate's email, eBay, Uber account got hacked to Facebook. Yeah, Jason, exactly. Why taking a few days? You want to get it done right away so you can't do much more damage. Yes, it's a pride mug. It says amor. That's love in Spanish. And one of my shows on JLJ Media, and it's the pride colors. And it's made by, I can't say right now, but I got it at Home Goods. I'm wearing my Father's Day shirts. Like it's a little tight. I feel my breasts are like right there. But why is it taking a few days? It's funny. Banks are so funny too. If a bank makes a mistake, 5 to 7 business days before I get back to you. But when they took that money out of your account by accident, it was like seconds. Like how is it you can't put it back in seconds? You took it out in seconds, but you can't put it back in seconds? I have to wait. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all bullshit, is what it is. It is bullshit. It is. They know what they're doing. I mean, I'm not a big conspiracy person, but I'll tell you something. It is all there's some stuff going on, but there's stuff going on, but that are beyond us. That makes no sense. It's not kosher at all. My mangoes, right. Actually, we got some. Me and my client got some mangoes the other day off the street. They were a little expensive, but they're good. Speaking of mangoes, they were the yellow mangoes. We didn't get the other ones, the yellow mangoes. But yes, it is. It's just it's. I remember I like there's a few like some planes, some airlines are horrible. Yet Amtrak, which I do always takes care of me. They're a big deal. Amazon.com is pretty good when it comes to rectifying stuff. DoorDash too, very easy to handle. Uber Eats horrible. Uber horrible. It's funny how certain customer services that I've had to deal with, I know which ones are good, which ones are not good, and that's just it's a shame. They're not always all the same across the board. But I'm just like they haven't posted on Nancy. Look at Nancy's page now. They haven't posted on there in a while. So I think the last post they did was about 4 hours ago, and it's yeah, 4 hours ago was the last time. So maybe she got it stopped, and she's trying to figure it out to get back in there and do this stuff because it is like I just can't believe what they did. They totally went on there and did all this Trump stuff. I'm like the person who hacked them. It wasn't some random hacker. It was somebody who hates her and went on in and said, "Let me do something totally." It's like everybody's gonna know it's not her. I mean, obviously, like I said, she didn't become a Trump supporter overnight. So it's just like, dang. I mean, it's kind of clever on some level. Hi, Eskimo Beauty. How are you? Anybody think this Eskimo Beauty for the $10 super chat? I was looking at my numbers. So for this month, I am now $30 away from my goal. So thank you. So I just need $30 more and I'll make my goal for this month. You guys have been really good to me the last couple of months. Thank you. So it's still the 20th. We got 10 days to make it. I haven't been on this much because my aunt. I'm coming back now. But so thank you to Skill Beauty for helping me get towards it. Remember Skill Beauty, we have some stuff coming. I don't know if you're available this weekend. We have the Caregiver Zoom coming up on Saturday if you want to come, or I know you don't drink really. We have our happy hour on Friday. So I would love to see you at one of those. Or we have the ones next week coming up too. So I would love to see you soon. And thank you so much for stopping by and doing that. Thank you. We had chaos here yesterday. Speaking of chaos, we had chaos in Leimert Park. It was near where I live. 75 people got into a fight. We had a guy with a gun on a roof in my neighborhood all last night. I was recording shows. I had to stop for the rest of the night because it went on all night long. The helicopter was circling my house over and over and over again. That was crazy. But I said I watched Days of Our Lives Mondays and Tuesdays episode. They were so good. I wrote on Twitter. It was so good. I really enjoyed it. I thought the writing was hilarious. I want more Leo and Megan. They were hilarious. It was so good. And General Hospital. Yeah, happy hours this Friday. Sign up, Tony JC. I don't even been to our happy hour, Tony. Yeah, 5 p.m. Well, 5 p.m. my time, of course. $10. Yeah, so we have the caregiver. So Tony, we have the caregiver Zoom on Saturday too. So we have Friday and we have one on Saturday. So we have both of those this weekend. Come join us. I'd love to have you there. But again, I know your schedule with your mom, but I'd love to have you there. But I'd love to have you at either of them, especially this caregivers one. I'd love to have you there too, especially. I know Matt's returning to the happy hour chats. Let's have some fun. But yes, General Hospital. I saw somebody get upset. Eddie Main wasn't a duo character. He was. But I'm like, that's not the point, though. It's like, it's kind of funny. It's like that's not even the point, folks. That's not. We're not. No one. I mean, this is a soap opera. He can lose his mind for a second. Think he's Eddie Main. Why not? People are too much. They're all too much. Okay. Sherry, I comped you for this happy hour. Yes. So I only have 2 people for the happy hour. and one person for the caregiver. I didn't even know I didn't have anybody on here. Nobody signed up. Okay, that's interesting. I got people signed up for July. I'm looking on here going, wait a minute. I have nobody coming to my stuff this week. I mean, I just have Matt and Sherry for one day, and George for Saturday, and that's it. So Sherry, you're signed up. You're signed up for Friday, yes. But I'm like, wait a minute, sign up for my events. This will be a first. I mean, every event's been successful so far since I started last September. I'm looking up like, wait a minute, there's nobody signed up. Oh, that's good. I'm like, I didn't realize it was that low. So yes, please sign up, folks, if you're available Friday or Saturday. Hi, Litchfield family. Wait, Litchfield family. I'm going to say Tomlin family because I'm Matt Litchfield. I know. I didn't know it was that low. I was like, wait a minute, it's that low. I mean, every event I've done has been very successful. So I'm like, so it's happy. I only have Sherry and Matt signed up. That's it. Hope you guys can come and have more fun. We'll still do it. I mean, we three of us will have fun, but I hope more people will come to it. I usually do. And the caregiver, I only have one person signed up, George. Hopefully people will come to that. I want to talk about that, and it's a very important subject. So hope you guys come. GH fan and Sarah, I love you, Sarah. How have you been? How's everything? I haven't talked to you in 5 moons. I have a B&B question. Is there anyone who likes Idiot Security Guard? You know, so here goes, GH fan. Charlie is a fixture. He's been on for years. Him and Pam are kind of the slapsticky kind of crazy stuff. Yes, he's a little annoying, so I'll give it to you, Jace fan. But I also feel like sometimes they need a little, what do you call it? A little humor to break up all the drama. And you know, and daytime's always the best with humor, not always. But yeah, he's a little annoying. But I have a soft spot for him because he's been on for such a long time, and his point, he's supposed to be kind of terrible. I mean, I think it's part of it. So yeah. So I know you're just getting into B&B right now, but it's not that we like him or love him or need him necessarily, but he's part of the side characters. And BB's always had side characters. So yeah. That's kind of, I think that's part. I hope that answers your question a little bit. So yes. I got 20 people watching and 9 likes. If you don't like me, still like me. I don't know. Something ready to hear all Matt. Yeah, Matt has some stuff to say, he said. Okay, I'll try. No, just somebody. He's not on it. GHA, he's not on a lot. You don't have to worry about him so much. They bring him in for a while, take him away, bring him in for a while. So he's not on all the time. Don't worry about that. You know that. But I think I saw a thing where Hope and Thomas are going to kiss this week. I know, kids. I know. When that happens, I will definitely do a show. I'm going to wait and see if it does actually happen. But it's like, I mean, it's this storyline is so polarizing, and I totally get why. I totally get why. And we'll be back. And this weekend we'll be back. Me, Amanda, and Frank and Tam will be back this weekend doing our shows. I'll be doing some announcements later on that. We're back. So we'll be back. And I saw Amanda and Tammy this weekend. If you have my Patreon, which you should join, I have 30 pages. You should be joining my Patreon. I have all kinds of goodies on there. I have stuff already this whole week already planned out on there. It's really good stuff. But I saw Amanda and Tammy. There's a few pictures out there too. And it was so great seeing them. Amanda's leaving today. I couldn't see her again last night. I had to watch some stuff. And she had to go. She was at Disneyland. But we had a really good 5 hours of time together. We spent time together, and it was very nice. And she got emotional at the end, and I changed her life and stuff, which was very sweet. So it's like she's everybody support her. She's trying to share her personal life now with, I think it's ARUS 360 or some 380 or something like that is her handle. She's trying to. We were the ladies who lunch. We were. And we brunched from 10:30 in the morning to 2:30 in the afternoon. It was a long, we brunched a long time. It was good. It was good though. That's just good to connect as co-hosts. And we talked about a bunch of stuff, so it's good. So now she'll go back. She's come back in August apparently, so we'll see her then. But it was nice to see her. It was nice to get out and see her. And my Father's Day was okay. It was bittersweet. First one without my stepdad, so it was very bittersweet for us. I actually broke down a little bit and cried. I was trying to comfort my mother, and I'm the one who starts crying because I haven't dealt with his death or anything yet. So it was just kind of like, okay, so I'm the father. I mean, I'm the father of the family, briefly, at this point. And that's just a weird realization to have happen. But it was bittersweet. But it was good. It was a good. I had some good food. I was treated to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. My lunch was on Andrea and Candace. Thank you, Andrea and Candace. My dinner was good. My favorite pizza restaurant, and then my sister took us out for breakfast. So that was good. And I said yesterday was a good productive day yesterday for me. I mean, it was Juneteenth, and it was great. But I worked. I worked and I did a lot of stuff. And I watched the soaps. I haven't watched YNR yet yesterday because it wasn't on my DVR. So does anybody know, is yesterday's YNR on Paramount Plus? I haven't had a chance to look yet. So because it wasn't on my DVR. So I mean, Bold and Beautiful was and General Hospital were, but I didn't see Young and the Restless. So I was like, oh, I know my mistake. Is that funny? Why am I doing so, Melissa? No, it's the James and Melissa show. Yes. No, we didn't eat those 17-year-old Tic Tacs. We're not gonna eat them. I threw that shit out afterwards. I'm not gonna eat them. That's my house after too. Are you gonna open? I'm like, now I'm opening it up. I don't know what kind of smells in there. That's so weird. I just thought for sure they'd be a different, even more. I mean, that's what's scary about TikToks. Those Tic Tacs. They are very. They're that they still had some shape to some of them. That's crazy. 17 years. Father's Day. Thank you. It was good. I wouldn't say wonderful. It was good. It was okay. It was fine. I was with my kids and grandkids. That's always a sad thing for me. But it was okay. It was decent. It's been you guys. It's been a long 6 months for me and my family, and for us actually 7 months, counting in December of last year. So we're trying to catch a break, but we know that we still have some coming out of this to do. And August is always a tough month for us. We had several major deaths, like my brother Max, and my Scrabble and all that. So August is always a rough month for me too. So we have a few things to go through, and then we'll come out of it, and we will work it out. So yes, it's hopefully the rest of the year will go better. That's my whole plan. I'm like, come on, folks, let's do this. So I got an email me just saying that's fine. Yes. Sorry, I got a really important email that came through. I want to answer back. Let me answer this email real quick first. What time zone? So I got a very I have a I yes, you don't even understand. I got a very I'm working on a couple of interviews for you guys. Trust me. That's good. Yes. Okay. I'm working on several interviews. Hello Chandra. Hello everybody. I'm gonna find out. I don't know how my aunt's been doing. I'm gonna find out today. Once I say tomorrow, today. Um, I'm gonna over there after I'm done with this. I'm going over there and I'm gonna check on her actually. But everybody knows her dog daughter has been found, LaBreezy. So I don't know if they're connected yet or whatever. So I'm gonna find out all. So I'll report for you guys tomorrow. I go today and check on her, but she's home. I mean, I've called a couple times and couldn't get her. And she called back once. I mean, she's alive, whatever. So, but here's the thing. So I didn't find Breezy. So Speedy, what had happened was I forgot. Okay, folks, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. I've got old folks have landlines. I've got almost every old person I know who I do internet, they have a landline. I mean, I have one too, but it's just for my internet. So when my aunt came home, she wants to check her messages on her phone. See, I had her cell phone thinking, look, call the cell phone and blah, blah. But I forgot my aunt's not, she's not about her cell phone. So apparently there was a message on, not an answer machine, on her voicemail in her phone, which I don't have the digits. But if I had known about her phone, if I remembered that, I would have said, well, let me check your messages for you. What's your password? But I never even thought of that. So someone had found her that day. So while I'm looking everywhere and I'm posting everywhere, and I was like, that person doesn't read anything apparently, whatever. They kept her, then turned her into a shelter. And she's chipped. So the shelter called the landline, the number that was on the chip. And that's how, and so they held on to her. Luckily, they didn't euthanize her or anything. Besides, they'll euthanize dogs after a while. She's been gone. She was out for a week. So, and that's what happened. That's what happened, Speedy. So Breezy, my mouth fell to the floor when I had to fuck off. They found Breezy, and I'm like, what? I know. I have one too. I'm old. I have one too. I never use it. I never use my. I don't even know the password to the voicemail, and I don't get a phone out to anybody. But I had checked shelters. I had checked. Trust me, James Lodge. I don't feel bad or anything. I did my job. I checked everything. I canvassed the neighborhood. All the neighbors were looking. This one person who apparently is on next door, who doesn't do social media, who does whatever. They didn't check. They didn't see any of my stuff. There's a million houses in Los Angeles, so they were a house that we didn't see with a dog or whatever. I mean, I did what I was supposed to do. I did all the stuff I was supposed to do. I'm very proud of myself. I went above and beyond to find Breezy, and didn't matter. It just happened. Someone got her, and he turned in. So we're just glad. We're glad. The end result. We're just glad that my aunt's not at home, and then we had to deal with losing her dog of like 12 years. That just would be horrible. But Breezy needs to learn how to run out. Everybody their landlines. No, I know mine's just for internet. I have a landline for internet, and it's over there. It's a cute little phone. But I think I know the number. I can't remember the number is. I pay like fucking $10 a month or something for it. It's like that. So yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you check out. Say, oh, see, Matt. Well, Matt, you're a tech person. You're like, we can check ours online. I mean, I don't know all that stuff. You're fancy schmancy. So you got a landline. I mean, I think it's great to have both, right? You have your phone, your landline. You have both. And the only times I use my landline is to call my phone when I can't find it. That's how old I am. I'm like, where's my phone? My phone's on my phone. Where's my phone? Or that Lizzo song, where the hell my phone? Where the hell my phone? Where my phone? Where the hell my phone? That's my song. And then I was like, I use it for that. Isn't that funny? So anyway, so they're reunited, and it feels so good. Reunited because they understood. There's no perfect it. Or 10 years after what number. So there you go, right? There you go. So yeah, so I think it probably is. I mean, it's cheap to have a landline these days. Paul, do you have a landline? I don't think everybody in this chat has a landline. I don't think you need to, Paul. Everybody has a landline. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, it looks like everybody has a landline. I don't think I have to do a poll on that one. That's hilarious. So yes. So I'm gonna do my station identification stuff. This is JLJ Media. Thank you for the folks. We have 14 likes now. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you're following me, we have my new shows out today. If you haven't checked them out, I have a new Coffee and Conversation with James Melissa. I have a lot of help where I talk about what I need, not what people think I need. So that's on there. Also, we have a new episode of another Wildcat First Down, a new hit show. Those are out today. Check those out, your local listings. Check those out. Again, the JLJ Book Club is going to happen July 3rd. It's going to be at noon, I believe. I gotta look at this thing again. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna do the flyer for it today. Everybody knows what's going on. Yeah, it'll be a free Zoom. It won't cost any, as long as you read the book, obviously. So the book is out. You can buy it, you can get it from me, and I'll sign and autograph it. You send me the money, I'll send it to you, or you get yourself on Amazon. It's $7.99. And so people said they wanted a book club. So let's see what happens. If this book club is not successful, this first one, I probably won't do another one. This is what you guys know. So, but people said they wanted a book club, so I said, okay, let me try one at least, see what happens. And Chandra, if you're still in here, my book from your friend arrived today in my mail. I have to go pick it up today. So I'm very excited. It came in the mail today. And yes, that also is happening too. So yes, I'm still going to Vegas on the 17th. I got my stuff. Thank you, Susan. I got my email. So 17th to the 19th. I have no idea if who's coming or not. I know Tracy Stevens said she's coming. I know Speedy. Maria's coming for sure from out of town. They're coming for sure. Other folks, I have no idea, but I'm working on that now. I'm finally able to work on that now too. So there will be updates on that. So I'm thinking the 18th will be the actual meetup date. I have 10,000 things to work on, but if my family doesn't fall apart, I can literally work on this stuff. So I'm like, it's like I get ahead, and then all of a sudden, it's crazy. I say, man, you got some stuff going on there with that book club, book event stuff. Mm-hmm. Well, mine is a book club, so it's stuff for me to work on. Trust me, I have my notepad with all my stuff I'm writing on that I have to work on. I'm fine. I did a lot of catching up yesterday. I'm gonna try to do some more today and tomorrow. This week to me is my catch up week. I try to catch up on everything. I was so far behind, but it's just like. Just that every time I turn around, I had a family situation happen. I'm like, I'm having to take care of it. Like, just takes all your time. I'm at hospitals. So yes. So Vegas is happening. The book club is happening, but yes, we'll see. I'm gonna see what happens. But if the book club Vegas, I'm going anyway, so I'm going to Vegas. So if people show up and we hang out together, that's fine with me. But for the book club, if I don't get nobody, I've had nobody tell me they got the book or anything, and no one's contacted me. So I'm like, that'll be a short-lived book club. I'm not Oprah. It'll be a short-lived book club. So we'll see what happens. I keep posting it everywhere, so we'll see. That's I know. And then again, this weekend I have a happy hour and a caregiver Zoom, and no one's signing up. So, but I learned there's some Zooms that are more popular than others, and so I get to learn what that means, and if but happy hour is usually very popular, so I don't know what's going on with this happy hour. I'm shocked. I don't know. Okay, report junk. All right. So yes, I have some things coming up to work on. So yes, but those are happening for sure. I was like, my life is busy. If some things don't work, we just smile and move on. Yeah, still talking about those landlines. That's hilarious. Yeah, I have no idea who's coming or what, but I'm working on some stuff for that. I think it'll be really cute. So we'll see what's going on. I got a month basically to pull all this together. So I have an idea. So yeah, because I know I'll try. Okay, yeah, because usually you're at the happy hours. Usually, I know Andrea can't be there because of the grandkids. She's usually a regular too. She can't. I know for sure she can. But Caregivers haven't signed up, so I haven't heard from them. So I haven't heard any of them. I mean, I've heard from all of you guys. Thank you so much. Again, thank you so much. I mean, everybody. Well, Matt, you got to tell them you're going to be there. I guess apparently, you got to tell people you're going to be there. That's a show and a show. But I've been posting every day the happy hour. I post the flyers every day and say sign up. So I don't know, Matt. They're like, Matt's returning. We're not. I know if 1-2 people said he can't make it for sure. I know Angela's not gonna be there. She wants to be there. She has grandkid stuff. Okay, yes. But for either one, Sherry, if you can put the caregiver one in there too for me, because I know some folks are caregivers or they've been caregivers or being caregiven. I want to talk about it. So if you could do that for me also too, Sherry, it'd be great. Both for Friday and Saturday. So there's 2 different events happening. And if you're not a caregiver, you just want to hear how it's like, I think come to it. But yes, Andrea will be. I know Andrea. She was like, she's going. But I want to thank everybody for checking in on me, because Andrea is one who's always checking on me, and Sherry and Maria, and you guys are all been wonderful, checking in. Chandra and everybody checking in on me, see how I've been doing. So, and Cameron too was checking on me. But yeah, I haven't seen her say she's. I mean, unless she's busy this weekend, because she hasn't signed up either. It was just, I'm shocked. So yes, but I've been posting everywhere because I took the polls here the other day. I've been posting on YouTube also. I said, make sure I post on YouTube, make sure I post anywhere. And I saw you made a trip, Miss Gonzalez, to CBS, your usual, just go to CBS. I did hear, I saw pieces of that. So that's hilarious. So for me, I have to work that out. I know that I'm actually going to be a guest at a SoCal Hardy's event next month. We're actually working on that whole situation towards the end of the day, right before the show starts. I'm ready to watch, obviously. I haven't decided yet. Marissa and I are still talking. I don't know what her involvement can be this season. Last season she couldn't do a lot because of her job. She did the interviews, but she couldn't do the regular show recaps. So we stopped doing the live. So I've decided if I'm going to do the lives myself, just do a live show myself. But I will be doing interviews again. I always do interviews. Always. Brian Bird will always be on the last episode. He always does. I have to decide exactly what I'm going to do with that. I kind of miss the interaction with the live fans the Hardy fans. So part of me is thinking maybe I'll just do a live show, because last year I did James's reactions. And so when I did that, they got lots of views, like in the thousands. I was like, what? I mean, I was shocked how well they did. And people just they love my little reactions. So I was like, so should I do that again? Should I just do reactions? I might go into, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll go into the Facebook group and ask. I'll ask them what they want. I think I'm gonna go to Facebook group. The Hardy's Facebook group has like 80,000 people in it. Then I'm gonna go to it and say, okay, it might just be me doing the reviews. Would you rather? Would you be open? Would you come if I did a live show and you guys come and talk with me, or should I just do the reactions like I did last year? So I'm gonna ask. You know me. Go back to the fans. Let the fans tell me what they want. I guess I'm going to the Hardys, and so let's see what they say. You know, I've been talking to Marissa, and I'm like, okay, so I'll see what she says, and talk to Marissa. So I got, trust me, all this work to do. But this Thursday nights at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live on JLJ Media, and Just Like That season 2. Love that, Speedy Cash. Go on, girl. Have a great day today. So myself and my girl Emily May Heller and maybe Tony Moore will be doing this on Thursday nights, talking about And Just Like That season 2. So we'll be doing that on Thursday. We did it last year on Thursday. We'll do it again on Thursdays when we come out. Should be a lot of fun starting this Thursday. So the premiere. So I'm very excited on Max. The nice HBO Max anymore. So I'm very excited about that. Very, very excited. We'll do that. And that's going to happen. And anything else I'm forgetting? Oh, I know what I got to do. Love that, Speedy Cash. I'm getting these great emails. One second. James making. I have a big guest I'm working on right now from General Hospital to have on. So give me a second. Okay, so I got that. So you take your time. Oh my God, I got that. People get back to you when they feel like it. Then I haven't gone. It's vanilla milkshake day. I love vanilla milkshakes because they do what? My milkshake brings the boys to the yard, and they're like, they're better than yours. Damn right, they're better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge. Um, okay. My big guest is checking his schedule. Thank you. It's checking his schedule. Okay. Back to you. Sounds like this is all DT. I tell him I'll bake that piece cobbler from scratch. Okay. And I was like, that's right, kids. Oh, no, it's not him. It's another strong black man I'm talking to. Actually, we're friends also from General Hospital. So stay tuned. I'm working on it. A big, strong black man. I love it. And Brown 28. We were just talking about you. We were just talking about. I said because Andrea, because you're not coming this Friday, no one's coming. I have only 2 people signed up for the happy hour, and 1 person signed up for the caregiver, and that's like the lowest I've ever had on any of these. I mean, I've only canceled one Zoom once. Other than that, they've all been successful. I've never canceled one. So this is really funny. I was like, it's just completely like, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I was like, no one's signing up. I'm posting for flyers every day. Like, no one's signing up. They don't want to come. It's crazy. See, it must be you, Andrea. You must be the magnet. And Matt's returning. So either you're the magnet or Matt's repelling people. It's one of the two. He's like, nobody. Well, exactly. I said what I said. Yeah. Like, come on, people. Come to it. And you guys are naming all the big, strong black men. There are a few others. Big, strong black men. The long Hollywood men will go off. Yeah. They like. Yeah. You know, I'm just stirring the pots. Just stirring the pot. I have a small spoon. Just stirring the pot. A small spoon. I love it. I was like, ain't nobody signed up for nothing. This is very strange for me. I just never. I've always had people sign. Now I know I always get some last minute folks. That always happens. You know, people have schedules and stuff. And I usually get a last minute. Oh my God, can I come in? See, people goes, I'm Brown. Andrea, I had an interview yesterday with a queer person for my shows, and she's going to see Pink when she comes to San Diego. So I was like, it's so funny. It's like, every woman in the world I know, every woman in the world to me. And there's Crystal. So Crystal, you want to come to the Caregivers? Well, that's why you want to come to that, don't you? Okay, yes. Okay, Crystal. One for the Caregivers. Okay, good. I'm glad you're coming, Crystal, actually, because you have both sides of the story. So I'm glad you're gonna come. So I got two people. I'm like, I got two people. There you go. But I really don't. But Crystal, I'm glad you're coming. I am glad you are coming because yes, you know both sides of it. So that'll be good to share. That'll be good. Every woman in the world to me. And I got a little air supply in my brain. So we got two people for Caregivers. So I'm going to send some emails out to the people who've come to past ones. Maybe, like I said, maybe people have forgotten. But I have been posting on YouTube. I have been posting everywhere just because I'm like, oh yeah, make sure I get every platform. But Crystal's always good at these things. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm glad you're coming. But I do get last minute folks, some last minute Susies. They come in. But not Susie Russo, but the other Susies, last minute Susie, come in and they do. No, I don't even. There's no question there. You go see Pink. Have a good time. Live your life. Have a great time. I completely understand. There's no jealousy or anything here. Only envy, actually. I was supposed to see Pink a couple of years ago and I couldn't. So yeah. So go have it's gonna be a good concert. You see, nice. There you go. So I'll share some other black folks. And Susan Russo brought up somebody else too. I'm gonna say that's the thing about General Hospital. Actually, there are a bunch of black folks, a bunch of black men's. There are a bunch. So that's why this is what you can actually say. Who else? There are a few others that were on the show recently, also. So all I can tell you is it's gonna be good. The conversation will be good. That's all I can say. Between us, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I know Pink. I know. It's like, no, I'm like, there's no jealousy there. What that means jealousy, but no jealousy there. Trust me. No, you go, and you go and see some Pink. You go see some Pinks. And I'm going to do. It's just that James Lott Jr. has to use his friendship and reputation to get a guest, not the PR person. I was like, screw PR person. I'm gonna do what I can. So, but you see, exactly, Brad. You could have from your house. I could have done a happy hour Zoom for my hotel room. Aren't you traveling? No, no. I thought it was like you couldn't do that either because I thought you were because I thought you were traveling while we were doing it actually. So I think you were trying. I thought you were trying to figure that out, and there was actually a reason you couldn't do it. I didn't know. Felix is it is first right up wrong. I'm a crowd girl. I'm a crowd. That's right. You have a good time. Do. So all right, let's see what time is it. I've been on 55 minutes already. Dang. I'll do it this way. Either way, Felix, it is probably. But that's a good choice, Sherry. That's a good choice. That's good. That's a good one. Networking at its best. That's right. James Lodge knows how to work it out. So I was like, I am working it out myself because I have from scratch built all these things. But I'm saying I thought you were traveling Friday, and that's why I thought it was a whole thing. That's I figured Friday was a travel day. But they'll be with you. Yeah, no, I get that part. No, I get that's why I mean I totally get it. I totally get it. Like, no, go please go have fun, have a good time, enjoy yourself. I'm going to see Tina Turner the musical on Sunday night after my shows. So I gotta tell homeboy I gotta be done. I'm a hard out at 3 o'clock. Then me and Tony Moore, my chocolate twin, and my sister, we're going to see Tina Turner the musical. So I'm very excited. That's on Sunday night. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Yeah, let's see. Dooby dooby doo. Dooby dooby doo. Yeah, I am with you guys. Um, doing little emails at the same time as I'm talking to you guys. You guys reminded me of something. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. I love Gavin Hughes. I watched Sasha in a Flash tonight to get Polynesian for last time. It wasn't Polynesian. It was Peruvian I was supposed to get. But I didn't get Peruvian. I ended up getting, I forgot what I got. I totally forgot what I had. Hi, Natasha. Tony, I agree with you about Zeke. I'm waiting to hear back, Crystal. Waiting to hear back. Waiting to hear back. I mean, she's very active on social media too. I'm just waiting to hear back from her. So I totally want to talk to her. I do. I want to talk. And Crystal, do you know there's several disabled actors on Broadway right now? Like more than one. Did not know that. I think it's time for me to do another disabled Zoom and and then get one of them to come on. Then that could be a great thing. But it's like it's a bunch out there. Like where did all that come from? was like, oh, okay. There are more in the Flash. You know, for me, I've been hearing about all the cameos and who shows up and the whole thing. I'm not a superhero fan, of course, whatever. So my brother are going through it. So when it comes on to streaming, then I will go ahead and watch it. It's good. I want to see all the cameos. I know I've done the Flash and stuff. And see all the cameos. No, not yet. But it's funny, to be honest, she and I follow each other, of course, and so she likes my reels. I like her stuff. We like each other's stuff. I have not gotten to, but she's been busy. I mean, that's the whole thing about her is that she has been busy traveling on the weekends, going to all these events. I mean, she is at her and Nicholas Showers are in high demand. So I'm thinking maybe in the fall when it dies down a bit, maybe I'll get back to her again. So and yeah, Latasha, the whole MC Grahn thing, it's crazy. But I did chuckle for a minute because I'm like, it's all Trump stuff. Like it's that person knows Nancy Lee Grahn. They know what she posts. That is just it just I was like, and I feel so bad for her. Because I've been there. I've been totally there. I know I feel like I lost a couple of friendships over being hacked, which is so dumb. Some of these people are idiots. I'm like, I didn't post those 4 or 5 tweets. Like they came out. There's so clearly it wasn't me. Like it was somebody else. And I was doing my best to get them off my page. It took forever. And a couple of friendships, they won't talk to me now. I'm like, you guys are dumb. Like whatever. Fuck you, and fuck you. What I say about that. So, you usually clearly tell when someone's been hacked. The thing is, if they post one way most of the time, and all of a sudden something completely out of pocket comes out on their page, obviously they were hacked. Like cheese and crackers, and not their fault they're hacked. They just there are criminals out there. They fucking hack. That's what they do. And so I gotta get blamed for being hacked. And I was like, I got mine. I mean, the internet can fuck itself. It just gets on my nerves. I mean, if I have to be on the internet, I wouldn't, but I have to because it helps my business. But if I have to be, I would not be on the internet. To tell you the truth, I would not. I don't. I'm trying to figure out what's fun about the internet. Okay. Photos. So yeah. So it's clear that she got hacked. But it made me chuckle just a little bit. They knew exactly what they were doing when they posted. Just what they posted. But I'm telling you from personal experience, they, Twitter support wasn't good back in the day. It was Ingo. Okay, James fan, I'm not gonna say that because I'm on TV. I'm not gonna say nothing, but that's pretty funny. That's actually really funny. That makes me laugh. That makes me laugh. That's a good one. That's She did too. Yes. Oh, people, the hackers. I got hacked on. If you don't see me on LinkedIn, because I got hacked. Someone on LinkedIn last week. Someone went in there, wiped out all my shit, replaced it with somebody named Sasha Park from South Korea, and is posting all this stuff on behalf. I was mortified, and I think I got it. I'll find. I'm gonna check again later. But no support from any of them either. There's no support from LinkedIn. You can't find any people to help you, and you're just fucked. It is crazy talk. It is crazy talk. He's like, sorry, DG, I disagree with you. I love. I know, right? It's a joke. It's a joke. What are you saying? I love the Eddie Main thing. I think it's hilarious. I'm like with Tracy. I didn't see that coming. I love it. Why not? I've seen folks who hate it, and that's fine. You can hate it. I think it's hilarious. I love it. So I disagree with you. I think it's a soap opera. It's like we're supposed to have crazy stuff happen on soap operas. Eddie Main was a fan favorite. It's the 60th year of General Hospital, and General Hospital has barely done anything to look at their past. Barely anything. This to me is hilarious. I'm all for it. So I disagree. I'm all for it. I can't wait. And I'll tell you, General Hospital, the pacing is going faster. The pacing is going faster. It is going faster, and that's the whole thing. It's like it is. I mean, when Zeke found out, he didn't take forever to tell Portia. Portia didn't take forever to talk to Curtis. Like it's going. Remember, we're all completely going crazy. So yeah, but that doesn't mean anything either. Lois could come back for a cameo. I mean, was Leslie Kay doing or Rita Sulfur both not on soaps right now? So they could. I love Tracy Leo's scene. I love that scene. So she could come back for a minute. I don't know, but who knows? Or Leslie can come back? Who knows? I don't know. It doesn't bother me. It just because there's no Brenda either. Remember, Letty May was part of LMB Records. There's no Brenda either. So for me, it doesn't bother me. I think for me to have Eddie in a different setting would be very interesting. So yeah, I have no problem with that. So me, I don't agree with you. I have no problem with that. So whatsoever. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna write it. Check out. Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah, to Zeke and when Zeke told Portia that her and Jordan slept together, Portia's like, I don't have time to deal with this right now either. She was like, I mean, she was like, I don't have time for all this. I couldn't stop laughing. She was like, I don't got time for all this. And that's what I'm hoping, Coach, I feel the same way. If they do sprinklings of it, I'm fine. I'm fine for it. I just feel like they haven't done enough of the history. And so it's like, well, give us some history. Give us some history. So I don't know. I just think it's interesting. I don't think I feel like they've done enough. And there's George Blackmon. Very good. Hello. He's coming on Saturday, so we'll see him on Saturday with a caregiver soon. Um, yeah, I haven't watched yesterday's episode. I didn't. It wasn't on my DVR. So does anybody know if yesterday's episode is on Paramount Plus? Because I did not see it. It wasn't on my DVR. I definitely want to watch it. I definitely want to watch it. So I just saw last Friday's. I don't know what happened. I mean, it hasn't come on today yet, obviously, because it's early here. But I just want to find. I haven't. I guess I can look at my phone, but I just haven't looked yet. I was thinking somebody knows it. You guys know everything. So I was like, you guys know everything. So I figured you guys could tell me. Okay, I guess I'll. You guys, I guess I'll do it. The Zoom's at noon, my time. Okay, it is. Okay, thank you. Like nobody's telling me anything. What to know? I want to know. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. I have no idea who's writing for GH. I don't know any of the inside. I have no information. I have no, and Bowl. I saw Bowl. Bowl came up on my DVR. Y&R didn't. That's what's so weird. I think, which I'll save for this weekend, but I think killing off that baby was the dumbest idea they've done. But we know Courtney's gonna knock out the park. She is. So she's gonna knock out the park. No, she is. But to me, it's the dumbest thing they could have done. Thank you. I had to deal with that this weekend with a well-meaning friend this weekend. I had to let her know to stop telling me what she thinks I need and listen to what I'm saying, that I am telling you what I want. Some folks don't listen. And so I think, so my new episode of A Lot of Help this morning, I talk about that. There's an episode you can watch or listen to it. But thank you, Andrea, for acknowledging that. Yeah, I was just like, people don't understand. There's, you just let people, I was tired. Usually, especially folks who don't live here, who don't know my business, really, they know bits and pieces. You don't know what's going on. You can't come like a Tasmanian devil and come in and just like disrupt everything. That's just not how it works. Things are set up here a certain way. You have no idea. You didn't take any time to know what's going on. But there are lots of well-meaning friends, and I try to remember that. I try to remember to be compassionate, but I'm so busy managing everybody else's feelings that gets tiring too. I'm admitting I'm tired of that. So I'm managing everybody else's feelings. So that's so I'm managing their feelings, and this over here. It's crazy. But yes, I have no idea who's writing for any shows. I have no insight to that. As you know, I'm with the WGA. There's some shows that aren't with the WGA, and I thought I had heard the writers on soaps are not part of the WGA, so they're part of, I think, SAG-AFTRA. So there's the whole thing that there are writers that are with SAG-AFTRA that if they go on strike, then everything starts to shut down on some level. So, but I haven't watched yesterday's yet, so I can't comment. So I'm gonna try to watch today then. If it's on Paramount Plus, I can watch it. I just really think that using these babies as plot devices is so old and so tired and so archaic and so misogynistic and so just sensationalistic. I'm just not a fan of any of that. None of it. Hi, Mika. I cat lady. I'm not one of your fans. Not a fan of it. Not a fan. So, Chris, I hope you heard me. It's noon my time. So I think it's 2 or 3 your time. It's that too, but it's also just so tired. It's like, why are we always using fetuses for storylines? It's just so like, ugh. Come in when Chris, you come in when you come in. Thank you, George. I know, George. I'm totally. I mean, Y&R has been must see TV. It has been must see. That's what I said. When my DVR didn't show it, I was like, did not come on? Remember, I'm at the end. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast, so we get everything last. You guys get all first. So I'm like, something happened? What's going on? And so, I mean, I don't know, I was thinking something happened. So for me, I was like, that's really weird. Bold showed up, GH showed up. I watched Days on Peacock. And I'm like, oh. So I was like, okay, got it. And so, but I don't know. I mean, it's been, I'm saying the same with General Hospital. The pacing's gone faster. It's just like boom, 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 boom. Okay. I'm like, wow. I'm in shock. I heard Sherry Anderson's going to write for the. Oh, okay. I don't know anything about that. So okay. Again, I don't know anything. The last couple weeks I've been with my aunt stuff, so I'm a little behind. So I'm trying to get back. Well, it wasn't. So, Coach, wasn't last week though that weird time we had all the indictment stuff? So I know in California we didn't have GH for several days last week. So was last Thursday one of the ones that actually aired and you didn't get taped? Because mine, I feel like it was a weird week last week. It was like didn't tape, wasn't on. It was on. It wasn't on. It was on. It wasn't on. But yeah, this weekend we're back. I saw my co-host this weekend in person. Me, Amanda, and Tammy got together in person in Los Angeles. We hung out together. But she'll be back home. So this Sunday we're back together. New episode of Watermelon Spotlight. New episode of GHB Spotlight live. And if something happens on Bold and Beautiful, it might be a bold and beautiful mini thing of that. So we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna save most of my comments for that. But I can't say that I can't comment on anything really because I haven't anything's been on today. So I can't comment. I can't comment. I like Adam. So he's a great actor. Yeah, so it's gonna be some good stuff. But I'm tired of the baby plot device. I think it's just so tired. We need to let that go. Yeah, we always preemption. So my emails to Frank, I don't really, right? Your sleep study follow-up. All right. Are you gonna get one of those? Oh, you're gonna get one of those CPAP machines. Oh, my mom has one. It aired. I came home late at 2:30. I tried to remind you, it wasn't recording. Oh, how weird. That sucks. See, that's I don't know what's going on. So, but I know for us out here, sometimes it airs on the East Coast and then we don't get it on the West Coast. Or sometimes it goes on the West Coast and we don't get it on the East Coast. You're on the East Coast like that. Yeah. I've been on 76 minutes. I forgot I came on early. That's what it was. I forgot I came on early. I'm gonna redo my nails. I'm gonna redo my nails right now. I hate this color, but I've committed to it right now. I've totally committed to it. So how is everybody else doing? The writer strike's going on 8 weeks now. That's not fun. I support them completely. I want to get back to writing my audio dramas, but I'm not. But it's getting me to go back to my shows that I did record and get those ready. I have a new series coming out called A Black Guy and a White Guy Confront. My nails. Listen to the trailer. It's out now. To confront a new serious topic. I was going to. That's too. Sherry, I usually don't do my nails, but I thought that's too on the nose. Everyone knows I'm gay. I'm going to do gay nails, but I like my purple and my silver, the two colors. So I don't do that. I used to work in a place also, Sherry, that sold Pride Rainbow everything, rainbow soap, rainbow towel. I'm like, that's too much rainbow for me. I was out rainbow, Cherry, out rainbow for years. Like rainbow shoes, rainbow towels, rainbow this. I'm like, ah. And I was there when they put the first. I was there when they put the first rainbow together and all stuff. So, and he has no story. No, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say. Never mind. I was gonna say. It's getting bad. Out there. Yes. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Yes. Those I'm looking on here and it's still. Oh shit! I can't. There's Candace Mack. Yeah, it still looks like 4 hours ago was the last tweet. So I have a feeling she caught it. It's brought to her attention and she's working on it. The last tweet was 4 hours ago. There hasn't been anything since. Candace knows. I saw Candace was retweeting. Oh my God. I did chuckle a little bit, but I know how horrible it is at the same time. I only chuckle because it was like, of course, it's somebody who's like a Trump supporter or whatever would do this. But we saw it, Cherie. We saw it, Cherie. We saw it. Yes. But it was just like, woo, I've been hacked. I know. Trust me, I know. They get you when they can get you. That's all. That's the whole point. They either just know you or know what they can do. Oh, they were okay. I didn't know that either. So good. Okay, I think good. I mean, all of us audio drama people well, or we hope they're doing it. Many of us have stopped writing new scripts in the meantime to support WGA. I'm not writing any new scripts. I have all these ideas, all these shows. I'm not writing any new scripts. But I am writing books and music, so I'm doing all that. So I'm focusing on that stuff. But I'm like in solidarity. I'm not writing any new scripts. I'm doing any new shows. Any shows I'm coming out are stuff that's already been done, and that's gonna be working on that. But I have a new show where we're gonna tell all kind of stuff. So it's gonna be very interesting. Hopefully, you guys will watch. It debuts next week. My mother gave me the Cuban sandwich chips. I have no idea if they're hard to find or not. I have no idea. So, but she gave them to me. I bought the BLT ones at the store at a place called Ralph's. This one, she shops at Ralph's too. Maybe she got it at Ralph's. I have no idea. You see, what they did is they got it over. They did it with Candace. What they did it overnight. They did it overnight. So then you're asleep or whatever. You wake up. That's what happened to me. I woke up early, and I had there's 5 tweets. It was all porn. Like 5 porn tweets, and one was like I was responding to one, and the other, and the name was close to my name. It was like, so they did it was calculated. It was totally calculated. And so I was like, Daisy Flower, hi. Daisy Flower, are you coming to the Zooms this weekend? Are you coming to the happy hour on Friday or the caregiver on Saturday? But I couldn't, I was like, but I woke up early, and it only been like a couple of hours, but he did it early in the morning. And I woke up and I saw it. And somebody goes, I think you've been hacked, James. And I saw it. I'm like, and I mean, to be funny, I was like, those guys and those porn is not my type. Somebody said that, goes, James, we know your type. That's not my type. So like literally, someone just did that to get to me, and I caught it. But it took a while. Again, the Twitter support was horrible. I had to go back in there and try to. It was just like, it was crazy. My bold beautiful universe has been hacked. I can't get in there. So whatever's on there is on there on Twitter. I can't get in there. I think it violated something, so it got suspended or something. So there's no Bone Beautiful one on. I'm not starting another one on Twitter. So there you go. The SAG, see my folks, the SAG strike, you guys. That's gonna affect a lot of stuff. So if the SAG after goes on strike, then it's a wrap, kids in Hollywood. It's a wrap. So come on, kids. We hopefully they can pull something together. Thank you, Meek. I've been having fun. I'm not apparently I'm officially an influencer now, because now I'm getting sent stuff. Yeah, I've doing unboxing. This is from Funky Chunky Popcorn. They want me to do a whole thing for them, so I'm going to. I'm gonna do a whole unboxing. I have more packages that came to my place from the Ugly Company. They loved my review. The president of the company saw my review and reached out to me. So now I'm going to interview them. It's great. And they said he was send me all this swag. So I think it arrived in my mailbox. I'm going to get that today. So it's just kind of funny. I'm like, I'm this foodie guy. I'm the dog walking guy with Lucy. I'm the plane spotting guy. I'm also the product guy on my products. So I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. And somehow I become that. So I don't know what's going on. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I mean, more to come. I did take. Why do I taste the mail specifically, Daisy? But it did taste like a Cuban sandwich to me. It did taste like it. And BET same thing. I said BET. I said BET. Okay, I was reading the whole Tyler Perry things. He bought BET and VH1, but I meant BLT. BLT. Black Entertainment Television. I can't taste it. So the BLT tastes like a BLT. So I don't. Yeah. Yeah. When we were there when it started, including the photos that was sent out, the tweet about her leaving GH. That's so funny. I'm leaving GH. I can't. Come on, folks. So daytime actors will be part of the strike because they have an agreement that they will end in 2024. It's like we need a break from Hollywood anyway. Nathan, it's part of my livelihood. This is what I do for a living. I mean, I can't have no breaks from Hollywood. I lose out on stuff because literally with no Emmys this last weekend, I lost out on a lot of money actually because I had no interviews, and those interviews bring me money in June. So I have to find ways to make money other than that. So so for me, I can't have no breaks in Hollywood. I need it. And also it affects, I live in Los Angeles, it affects everything. When there's no stuff, it affects dry cleaners, restaurants, stores. It affects everything. It's like it affects everything. It's so crazy. Let's see. Need a break from Hollywood. All right. Oh, good. I like that you did Gone Crystal. That's why I write that book, girl. You know, I'm ready for your next chapter. You know, I'm ready. Okay, Chris, whenever you want to set the one-on-one, you already know all the pricing and stuff, so let me know when you want to do that. Also, we'll do it. I'm back to having more time again, Crystal, because of my aunt's now settled. If you don't like something, well, maybe okay. But you saying you don't like it, I don't know. We'll find out. I'm very real. I wasn't doing this for people to send me stuff. Like I'm just like, this is what I like. This is what I don't like. And I'm just like, I'm thinking nobody cares. I'm like, who gives a fuck what James Longino is saying? But apparently folks are watching me, so Jay's fan, I even thought was it Jay's fan? Jay's fan, I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. I'm not gonna lie, just to get sponsorship. If I don't like something, I don't like it. I'm gonna live my life like I always live it. I tell like it is all the time. I did with Tracy Ellis Ross's Pattern. I did a review on it. They got back to me. Pattern saw my review. I don't know, Tracy did. Pattern said thank you, but they didn't do any further with it because I didn't like the way it smelled. I said I love the way it made my hair feel afterwards, but I like my hair shampoos to smell a certain way. Thank you, Mick Floyd. Between this Chemo Beauty and Mick Floyd, I'm only $20 away from my goal this month on YouTube. So make sure you thank Mick Floyd. I know, Nick, we were laughing. Nancy, as a Trump person, they know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. That's what's so funny, Mick. I was like, oh my God. I'm gonna see this girl they used to say, right? So I don't know. So JH Fan, this is new for me. I didn't do this for anything. I was just doing it for me. The one I was trying to get to is Mott's applesauce. Candace is right. That's the only one I'm really trying to get to. They're not biting. I'm like, lots for Mott's. Come on. If the names just go right there, they're not biting. They're not biting at all. I have my nails right here too. They're not biting at all. So that's a very good question, Jason. I have no doubt. I would still be me. So, but Pattern was like, thanks for the review. They didn't do anything further with me. But Perlier sent me stuff. Miss Jessie's hair care product sent me stuff. Another brand, because I kind of liked it, and there's one part I didn't care for. They thanked me for my review, just said they watched it, but they didn't put it in their story or anything. So I get it for free. Exactly right. Because of me. So it's like, because of me, right? Exactly. So they're gonna send me nothing. But yes, but I know I'm not doing it for anything on purpose, so to speak. I'm just like, the fans, I tried to do what the fans want. You know, I tried to do what the fans want. Fans say, James, can you do more reviews? I do more reviews. Fans say, well, we're done. People say they like the dog walking videos with Lucy. I do a lot of videos with Lucy. I also like get exercise walking with Lucy. They say they want, I have a book club. You guys said you want me to do a book club. I don't know if anybody has bought a book for me for the book club. It's going to be July 3rd. We're going to see what happens. I'm going to send out the flyer of the actual discussion day, and we'll see who signs up. I'm very curious. You know what, if you follow, you should. Why not? You have nothing. You have nothing to lose, and that's what's so funny. I look at myself going, I'm some guy that's not. I'm not like chiseled abs and a great body, and I'm not young and hot. So thank you, Sherry, for the notes. Got it. Alex says, "Oh, good. I'm glad Alex is coming." Okay, good. Okay, perfect. Thank you. You're the best, Sherry. So Mick Floyd, the book is we're starting a book club. I thought the first book would be mine. It's called The Really Short Story Project. 54 short stories. There are 54 short stories. Hi, Jacarius, and written by me, and they're all just short stories, different things. And so I thought, let's start there first. You buy the book; it's $7.99 on Amazon, or you can send me the money, $10, send it to me, and then I will actually autograph it, put notes in it, and send it to you personally. So you have two ways of getting the book, either them or for me. And then on July 3rd at around noon, for free, we'll have the actual private Zoom book chat and talk about it. But as I've been posting, but I haven't heard anybody say they got the book. No one's let me know anything. I have no idea what's going to happen. Not every venture works. I'm finding out. Some do, some don't. So I'm going to find out. So I already said, thank you. My kids gave me this. It was Father's Day the other day. If this first book club is a bust, I won't be. Then that's the end of the book club. That was quick, and thank you very much. We're not going to do it again. But I try to follow what the fans tell me. So, but if the fans don't follow through, then I can do about it. So I just try to follow what people tell me. So everyone's a winner, but we'll see what happens. We'll try it. Like I say, I tried. I tried a couple of shows, didn't work out. Yeah, I tried. Oh, you say you're selling art in the street? Okay, very good. Okay. Make it look. If you're selling art, you are an artist. You mean that your paintings are in someone else's house. You are a true artist. If you're selling that stuff out there, good. I was consigned to paint for somebody once. So I actually was a paid artist. And 6 people in this world have my paintings in their house. I think it was 6 last one I counted, 6 or 7. So, and one day I'm gonna show my paintings. Again, if my family can stop having problems. So I guess if I come back, I'm like, I'm ready, I'm back, I'm ready, I'm back, I'm ready. And then all of a sudden, my mother's doing okay. My aunt is kind of settled what she's doing. Okay, now can I come back to work like fully? I know hot chocolate. I know I like hot chocolate. They were good. They're also I believe in miracles. Yeah. So James has been through the ringer this year. It's been all over the place. Yes. That's good. That's good. You're very talented, Jarius. So that's good. So use that talent. But Daisy Flower, back to you. Why not? Review it, put it on there, and see what happens. And actually, because you're not a makeup person, that could be the whole point. You're the everyday girl, and you wanted some Fenty, and you put on some makeup, and you try it out. There's a spin and a niche for everything, right? It's always a spin. You can spin it any way you want. That's the beauty of this. You can spin it all over the place. That's what's so wonderful. Mm-hmm. It is. It is. It is. It is. Mm-hmm. It's been everywhere, but I can't wait to see what Nancy Grahn says when she returns. What is she going to say? I'm waiting for her to return. That's why every time I do the, I don't know. I'm waiting for her. I'm waiting for her thing to change, her picture to change. Oh, you found a picture of me? Okay, good. Okay, very good. There's a lot of pictures of me on the internet, so I'm really curious. I'll be very curious to see which one it is. There are a lot of pictures of me on the internet. They're out there. But I look forward to it. But I'll totally, like I said, you send it to me. I'll pay for it. You can send it to me, and then I will showcase it. I'll have it up in my house somewhere. Support my young black men, always. But yeah, I'm waiting to see when Nancy changes her stuff back to her, unless she has to start over. I had to start over. And I had to abandon that account, and so that's why I'm James Lott Jr. 1. Like, dumb. And then James Lott Jr. out there already somewhere, or someone was going, I couldn't get it. Couldn't get it. So right, it's Tuesday. It's a Tuesday morning. Okay, I'm like, what day is this? It's Tuesday morning. I like the store Tuesday morning. So, but yes, that's the deal. Oh, my thing came on. Like I said, I'm working on some interviews. See, there you go. See Daisy Flower? Why not? James, thoughts on Bold actually pairing us. So since I don't do a Bold show, I can talk about this a little bit. The show is bonkers, Mick. The show has always done bold choices. I understand every single criticism that folks who are against Thomas and Hope have. Every single criticism I've heard to me is valid. I understand. Everybody's trying to say that. I understand. For me, I think it's so much that they could have been a great coupling back in the day, but they did so much with Thomas against Hope that it's very strange. Now, in the old days, this would have worked. I think in today's climate, it doesn't. But Bold goes for the big noise. And so, in terms of as a producer myself, when I write myself, this makes big noise and causes folks to lose their shit. So that's what they want. So for me, for Hope wanting to be a bad girl on some level, I'm down for that. But with Thomas, that's a character they haven't decided what they want to do with. Make him all out evil, which I was down for, or someone just really troubled, or just go ahead and really redeem him. And see, to me, if this played out correctly, Hope going after Thomas, and Thomas was like, Thomas is innocent. Maybe it's time for Hope to have some bad stuff happen. Maybe it's time for Hope to be the bad girl this time. And Thomas like, she came on to me. She's doing stuff to me. I was like, leave it alone. And Hope admits to everybody it's me. and she's a Logan girl, it could possibly work. It's weird, but it could work. So it's like it's a strange storyline. I'm following it through to see where they actually conclude it. If I can, Lady Flower, I can hear your voice. It's a don't. I love that, Lady Flower. I can hear you. I've done enough Zooms with you. I can hear you saying that. Oh my goodness, I love it. 80 porn set. Hey, what's wrong, George? What's wrong with the 80 porn set? I mean, you have to insult 80s porn sets from the 80s. I'm stuck in the 80s. Let's see, did that come through? Well, it came through. Okay. How's the weather? And you're in at the moment. We're still in the middle of a heat wave. Heat wave. The heat wave. We were having the strangest weather in Los Angeles. The other day we had drizzle. The mornings usually are, where I live in LA, the mornings are cold. I have a heater on. Yes, in June, my heater is on. And then by the evening, like at 5 o'clock in the evening, then suddenly the sun comes out and it's hot as F. And I have my ceiling fan on and my little fan on. It is the strangest weather we were having this last couple of weeks. So I don't know how to dress, what I'm supposed to do. It's just like, it's the craziest weather. It's the craziest weather. Yes, Christelle's having baby number 2. George, right, George, right, George. He's like, me just like about it. Yeah. That's funny, George. Oh my God, that's funny. Makes you laugh. There is something icky about Thomas and Hope, but I feel like if they could give us a clear, like, just okay, the Hope's being a bad girl. Here we go. Thomas is being a bad guy. Here, like, then it might work better. But right now they're playing it so weird. And Mick Floyd, I've been saying it for. I mean, I'm friends with both Krista and Sean. I think they should be together. Their chemistry is just like, you know. Yes, Daisy Flower did not like Todd and Marty together at all. I was like, nope, didn't work. Nope, like nope. That would never happen in real life. Nope. Well, days of Luke and Laura are done. That's just done. Or Roger and Holly. Those days are done. From Guiding Light. Those days are done. But Mick, I'm with you. I'm with you 1,000%. Their chemistry is off the charts. I don't understand why they're not together. Maybe they will be. Maybe they'll get that direction. But I agree with you completely, Mick. I've been saying this from the beginning. As you playing the secretary, Lindsay, who's never there. The friend, because Sean was like, if you come on the show, oh, you're working with me. And then Lawrence is like, if you're on the show, you're working with me. Well, you write the show. So, but I have not been on the show yet. Tell Casey and them, when is James, tweet out, when is James going to be on the show? When is James actually going to be on the show? They definitely, Casey, the super producer, loves me. We get on great. He loves me. But I don't think he's the final decision, but at least he's somebody who can say something. I have not made my cameo. They had Jimmy JJ Walker on there and not me. Come on, I'm ready. Not like Jimmy Walker, nothing against him, but still. 2 years ago, he promised me a role. It's like, I'll sit in the doorway. I'll stand in the background. I don't even have a line. I guys will be seen. Just have the camera on me at some point. I wouldn't mind if I was just sitting at El Giardino talking to somebody in the background. Be like, is that James Lott Jr. back there? That would be funny. Or Sean walks by and spills water on me. I'm like, oh my God, Sean can do comedy and we know each other. I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? And then we kind of have a little moment. Like, you look familiar. I mean, I feel like I saw you. I feel like I saw you at a book signing. Or something. Well, yeah, Sherry, you're not far from me, so I'm sure you guys had it weird too. You haven't hit triple digits yet. That is crazy. They've like dynamo. GH fan, you know my phrase is cheese and crackers. That's my phrase. Hello. cheese and crackers, or kiss my grits. I always say something like, but that's somebody else took it. But cheese and crackers is my statement. James, classic romance is on the rise in the book fan, man. Well, what's so funny, Mick? You bring up a really good point because, like, reading is not dead, folks. It is not dead. And those romance novels and those even from the Christian ones to the salacious ones, you're right. They are hitting. They're hitting hard in the book world, the fan fiction world, the audio drama world, and people love that stuff. It's easy reads. I'm right now trying to write a romance novel. I've never done one before because I'm dead inside. So I'm trying to write one. I can write other stuff. Like, I haven't written a romance novel before. I'm trying to write a romance book to see if I can get a piece of the action. So that's something I've been working on for years. And I gotta find someone who can actually maybe write it. I have co-writers too on some of my stuff. Let them lead and I fill in maybe. I don't know. I'm not good at that. But you are right, McFloyd. People are eating it alive. They're easy reads. They're not expensive. It's the bomb. So yes, I agree with that. Completely. So I'm checking emails at the same time while I'm talking to you guys. So my girl Serafini, I'll be on her new podcast that's coming out. Sorry. Yeah. Just be on the cover, James. Yeah. Cheese and crackers. That's me. Cheese and crackers. That's mine. Cheese and crackers. Fog books. Well, Beauty. I got the hair now. The right hair care product. My hair will be flowing in the wind. My hair's close to my shoulders. I'll be like, totally be for ashes. That's hilarious, right? I'll be on the cover. That would be funny. I write a romance novel and I'm on the cover of it. That would be hilarious, actually. And you give me some ideas, Fred. I know some photographers. You give me some ideas. Well, let's get AI to do it. They can write it for me. I'm gonna get some orange juice, kids. I think it's time for some orange juice. Do not touch that dial. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, kids. Oi. I'm back. I'm black. Everyone hide. I know. I can't see you people. Wait, hide. That's pretty funny. So delicious. Marzi Dotes. I don't know who you are, but I love your name. I'm Marzi Dotes. I am. Welcome to JLJ Media. I don't know who you are. I hope you follow me while you're here. Identity those tweets were done by, including the one claim she got. Yeah, that's not. They weren't. That's not her. Because actually, you look at the timeline. She said that wasn't her, and then the tweet came out after. So yeah, that's not obviously not her. Hello, James, off of PA. 82. You guys got a heat wave back east, Paul. We don't have it out here. Yeah, Marzi, we were talking about that earlier because I'm watching your timeline stuff. Because it's not that easy to get back into your account. When someone, I've been hacked on Twitter. When someone hacks you, a lot of times they change stuff. Oh my God, bro, Andrea. Maybe that's the book we do together. Oh, because I was trying to find, because you couldn't come to my writing class next month. I was trying to find, Andrea. Maybe that's it. The chair. I know chairs here. Okay. Andrea. Romance. I wrote it down, Andrea. I just wrote it down my pad. Maybe that's it. I think could be it, Brown. Okay, Brown. The chair. You saw the chair without me. I love it. You guys, I love it. Tigers, I love this chair. Love this chair. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Changed my life. But Marzi, back to you, because I'm again, I love your name. I love your name. I love your name. I love your name. Yeah, so no, it's completely okay. It's completely it lies. It's hotter in PA than it is in Vegas. That's not good. That's not good. It's hotter in Pennsylvania than it is in Vegas in the summer. That's not good. It's 10:11. I gotta get off soon. I don't want to get off. It's 111 minutes. I love it. Whatever. But yes, important. I feel for Nancy Lee, and I hope she gets it settled soon, because it just sucks. The idea, and I know what it feels like, and then it's a pain in the ass, and she may have to start over. She may have to start over from scratch, and that just sucks. All those people you had following you are just gone, and not everybody comes back. I had 10,000 followers, and back down to almost 3,000. So everybody came back. Some people came back. Others thought I guess they were following me already. It's a whole big thing about that. It's not fun. You're about to start your the hundreds over there in Texas. Yeah, Grant's here. Yeah, no, that's Andrea. Maybe you're my new romance co-writer. I mean, 'cause I have co-writers for a lot of stuff. I'm the James Pattersons over here, and I love co-writing. I love the whole collaboration process. Um, and your name will be on the book. Will literally be on the book next to mine, and you'll get the royalties just like I will. But yeah, it's just very interesting. And that's and I just said out loud. But after I just said, I go, wait a minute, you do fan fiction? Like, hello. I'm just so dead. I'm just going. I'm gonna try a little bit to see if I can do something. I might send you what I have. And you're right, you're a romance too, Crystal. So yes. So that's right. So good. But I'm saying on Broadway, there's several shows with the same people on the show. I couldn't believe it. And I know that. It wasn't just the one. Yes, enjoy. Yeah, family comes first. Pete comes first. It all comes. Trust me. I understand that better than anybody else these days. I totally get it. We will be here when you get back. We'll be here when you're ready. We will always. I'm not going nowhere. They're asking to conserve energy. Wow. So Beaver House has got the energy. Do you guys have the tornadoes over there too, or no? Where you are? Because I know some parts of Texas had tornadoes. But the conservative, I remember those days here in LA. We haven't had them. Today it's sunnier and warmer today than normal. So right now it's 70 degrees, which is warm for us, and it's getting halfway sunny. There's a breeze though. I see it. So we're that's not 70's not even it's not even hot. But I can tell I'm doing. Oh, it's a little warmer than normal. Than normal. Well, I know you, Daisy. Daisy, I don't know. If she can. If she can. I'm not that far along, Daisy. I don't even know what kind of romance. I just like trying to write. I was trying to practice writing romantic prose. And just my life, I'm so devoid of it. Kind of close to, but we don't have that in my city. Okay. Like my brother in Broken Arrow, Tulsa, they don't have tornadoes there. Well, they're because of where they're positioned, but other cities in Oklahoma have them. So I get them. Yeah, I get that. But I'm glad you're safe, Beautiful Ashes. I'm glad you're safe. Nancy, are you coming to the zoo this weekend, Beautiful Ashes? Are you coming to any of them this weekend? I'm sitting talking. You've been on here you've been the first ones on here. I forgot to ask you that. Are you coming to Friday or Saturday? I don't know if you do the happy hours or not. I don't know if you do or not. I can't remember that. But and then the Saturday's a caregivers one, so that's not for everybody. But just curious. Golf ball and golf softball side. That's big hail. We've had hail out here too. Occasionally we get hail. Hail's crazy because it hurts. You can be hurt. It can hurt you. You don't get hurt. Hail is the craziest thing. It sounds crazy too when it comes down. It's crazy for a feeling. All right, kidlets. I have to get off. I have to get ready to go. You know what, Beauty? You know what I thought it said? No, I'm porn. But I saw the space and it said I'm right now. Now I get it. But I was like, you're doing porn? Well, I'm like, you go, girl. You're doing porn this weekend? You go, girl. I don't slut shame or anything. I'm like, I'll do that stuff. Oh, you go do that. You go do that, porn, girl. Make that money. But I see what you're saying now. You're right now. Got it. Yeah. Yes. Okay, I was sure. You've been to some. Yeah, you've been to some. But that's just so funny. I'm like, oops, I read it correctly. Facilities. 78 degrees here today. See, 78, that's warm. 78, you guys have it warm. I know. Sorry, Beauty. That's what I thought. I know I read, hello. I went to read it. I was like, nothing tonight. The race Zoom begins. It comes back next Monday night also. So this week, the only night thing I have this week is, and just like that, season 2 premiere Thursday night at 5 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern. Join me, my co-host, Emily Ray Heller, for that. That's it for that. Everyone, I have to go to my aunt's house, check on her. So everyone have a great day. It's Tuesday. It's June 20th. You have 10 more days. I know these flowers. I was like, what did she just say? Oh, you go, girl. We gotta make money. I'm not gonna shame anybody. You gotta make money. That's not what she said. Thank you, Crystal. Everybody, sign up for my classes this weekend or whatever. Sign up, see what's going on. My Patreon, everything. But I love you guys very much. Hang in.